Hello, my friends. This is QMU News-34. Here's Dr. Hafiz is going to discuss about the informations given by our intelligent Supreme Creator to humanity 1444 years before in the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, today's kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Makkah and Medina. These twin cities had been important in the first half of the 7th century, which brought a large-scale revolution, a large-scale enlightenment age started from 7th century's first half. We can say that today's postmodern world, the beginning of the postmodern world, it's not medieval, but postmodern world, even postmodern worlds, resourceful information's age also we can say. This first half of 7th century AD in Makkah and Medina, the information sent by our most intelligent creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one of the best, latest, informative and most enlightened human being on the earth, and still now he is unchallenged personality of both the worlds, the spiritual as well as secular and materialistic world. He guided his followers, his students, his Sahaba in such a way who did bring a great change and in the world history, and the age of pen, the age of writing, the age of science and technology started from first half of 7th century. Prophet Muhammad started receiving the sentences of the Holy Quran today, still now unchanged in 21st century, that the statement, the sentences, the informative words sent by our Supreme Intelligent Creator to beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the age before Prophet Muhammad, we can say it was the age of the battles after battles between kings and emperors, which no doubt had been continued even after Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But there's a now section of humans, a group of humans, they started searching knowledge, they started investigating the evidences in the field of science, technology, medical science, anthropology, archaeology, history, geography, all these departments today, whatever present in Harvard University, Oxford, Cambridge, Calcutta, Delhi University, all these many informations in relating to the modern, postmodern departments in every field of human affairs that was available in the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And we know very well the Quran is still now unchanged. It is to be unchanged even future till the last day of final judgment. So let's see how Quran is, Quran of 1444 years before, that historical terms, that medieval holy book. But what I say, it's not medieval holy book, but it's a book of that 7th century's first half and till today, even tomorrow's. This holy book is of tomorrow's. So let's be enlightened from this book, holy book. Here I am going to discuss about a particular surah that's name is Al-Takbir. This is 81 surah. Its name is Al-Takbir. This surah highlights, just let me read, and many departments we can find out the sources or references of all the modern departments in this medieval holy book, which is still now unchanged. And 2 billion Muslims, they respect, they read almost every day. And many non-Muslim scholars, intellectuals, they also read still now today. And nowadays in Europe, America, Japan, Korea, very big numbers of non-Muslim brothers and sisters embracing Islam even by reading this Quran. So let's understand the importance and significance of the Quran today. Here, our beloved Lord, the Supreme Intelligent Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, informed Prophet Muhammad and to Prophet, from Prophet Muhammad to his students, his followers, his Sahaba, and his Sahaba to all of us today and tomorrow others. What Allah informed, when the sun is folded up, it's a study of futurology. Sun will be folded up. Today's sun, it will lose its power. Its light-giving power, it will start losing. How this important information, given 1444 years before. Again, Allah informed us, informed humanity, mankind, scientists, scholars, professors, students, that stars lose their light. Even stars, which we know that they have their own light, they will start also losing. Again, the information is the mountains are moved. The mountains are to be moved. 10-month pregnant camels are left untended. Pregnant camels should be not taken care of. All beasts are gathered together. Today we know that jungles are being cleared and the wild animals coming on the roads and streets. It's not a good sign. Even Allah informed us that the seas are set on fire. The whole sea, the water volume, oceans, seas, that will be caught on fire. Arg. It's a study of futurology. How Quran is giving the ideas of future and giving a guarantee that it is to be taken place. It is to be happened. Here, the matter of scientists and technocrats, they have to research. Is it possible or not? Even Allah informed us that the souls are divided into different classes. Female infant buried alive is asked. We know very well that in the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, female infant had been buried alive. The cruel people of Makkah and the cruel people of other areas of the whole, nations, tribes, they started even killing infants alive. The bearing. That's cruel and that's injustice. And Allah informed us that they are to be asked. They are to be, asked that what for they had been buried. There will be a judgment. Even we know very well that in India, even the young females, they had been burnt alive with their old dead husband. So females had been degraded. They hadn't been given respect that much. That's why Quran started saying that here, that they will be asked what for those people did injustice against the female. Again, Allah informed us the records of men's deeds are laid open. I mean our activities, men and women, every human being's activities, that is being recorded. As Allah informed the two angels, they are recording every day our activities. So that's also informed in Surah Al-Takwir. It's also a study of futurology, and it needs research that how that unseen power recording in the unseen book. Even it said that the sky is unveiled. Now today we can find sometimes the sky is covered, but it is to be open. And the hell is set ablaze. The hell, the fireplace for the evil persons, for the cheaters, for the hypocrites, for the fasik Muslims, for the other wrongdoers, for the followers of Shaitan. For them, the hell will be open. It's set ablaze. It will start burning. Paradise also is to be brought for the good persons, for the honest persons, for the good activities doers, for all those good doers, honest doers, who always think positively for humanity, for the multiverse, and for the natures. They are to be gifted by paradise. That also informed here. And each soul shall know what it has put forward. I mean, human beings, we have a soul. So whatever activities we are doing, whatever talks we are expressing, that is being recorded. And if our talk is good, if our action is good, then no doubt God will forgive us and God will get us in the paradise. But if our talk is bad, if our talk is, not justifiable, hypocritic words, cheating words, forgery words, all the evils, whoever is doing these evils, the activities of Shaitan, Iblis, they will be given hell. They will be, entered into hell's fire. Even Allah informed that receding stars, even Allah had sworn that the stars receding. This is also study of futurology, astronomy departments. The planets that run their course and set. All the planets, whatever we have knowledge, that also will, displace. They will be hitting each other. So in this way, the whole Surah Al-Takwir, it's a sentence of, scientific sentences, of futurologists, departments, sentences. Even Allah SWT informed us by this small chapter, but very important chapter in 1444 years before, that this Quran is, and Prophet Muhammad SAW, just he was a reminder. Today Quran is only reminder to all mankind. We Muslims, we 200 crore, 2,000 million Muslims of the world, we 250 to 300 million Muslims of India. It's our great responsibility. We have to make mankind aware of the sentences of Quran. We have to give the warning to humanity. It's our holy duty that we have to make the mankind aware. As Quran said, Surah Al-Takbir in 27 sentence, that a reminder to all mankind. And so this surah is very important, and I hope that we Muslims, we must be aware of our holy duties. We should try to understand the Quran from the modern department, modern departments like universities, colleges, and modern schools, so that we can enlighten that humanity, mankind, in the right way. I mean, as we know very well that Quran is very, I mean, it's a different, it's an exclusive holy book today, unchanged. I mean, there's no other religious book of the ancient times or medieval times can claim a purity, unchanged fullness. No other religious book can claim but Quran. And there's a very many importance and significance of this Quran, and that's why we Muslims, we have to take it seriously, as well as our non-Muslims brothers and sisters are requested to read the Quran, to understand the Quran, and to get the Quran from the modern perspective, modern departments. As today I highlighted in the Quran by reading the Surah At-Takbir, that it highlights about the Department of Astronomy, Department of Oceanology, and Department of Futurology. I mean, all these departments today we know that there's research going on, scientific research, technocratic research. So that's why Muslims also should understand the modern department, and non-Muslims also should understand the Quran as a holy book, and non-Muslim should understand the importance of our intelligent Creator and His holy guidelines mentioned in the Quran. That's all today. Let's see that what newspaper highlights. Here Telegraph is informing that Airtel, this is now growing, and a 14% revenue growth. It's around, by quarter, they have earned 1,612 crore by the end of June 2023. I mean, just see that how the earning in the business that's going on. So our Muslim brothers, sisters, even our poor non-Muslim brothers, sisters must think together, especially good business persons should come forward with the help of poors. Let's make international companies and national level companies, so that our present billions of poors can have a share in the businesses of international rank or national or state ranking. That's a moral duty, to good business person, belong to Muslims or non-Muslim. So we should come forward with and to help the poor. And this Indian Express, it's highlighting about Adani Group. This Adani Group, they also acquired some shareholders majority stake in Shanghi Industry, a 5,000 crore investment. So this is, that how at present world a very big amount of money is needed to do business. That's why small business persons belonging to poor communities of Muslims and non-Muslim, they should understand the modern nature of businesses, modern nature of MNCs, multinational companies, and I hope that our small companies should join together and to make Indian business grow, as well as to make poors, either Muslims or non-Muslim, they should join their hands, they should unite their pockets, and ultimately to merge and to form the big business companies. Because today's world is not for small industries, it's a, big business. Although small industries, small companies will be, small shops, businesses will be existing, but it's a demand of present world to make big business company. Even we can find here, this is Times of India. It's also highlight this Tamist to invest 1,200 crore and 1,200 crore in Mahindra and Mahindra's electric company. So that it's a 10 billion valuation, and Thomas will join British International Investments (BII) as an investor in MEAL. With this investment, Mahindra's EV subsidiaries valuation goes up by 15% to rupees 80,580 crore from rupees 70,070 crore. And the breadth of global experience of these market investors will be valuable for MEL. So let's understand that this global strategic partnership in businesses, in investment, that's why our Muslim business persons especially should start thinking and as quickly as possible understand modern world business. And we middle classes also should understand business, and immediately our joint pockets think of international level business, global businesses, so that Muslim, poor Muslims, middle class Muslims, and our non-Muslim poor brother, sister, they can have share. And African poors, the South American poors, Asian poors, we must have share in the global business. But before that, intellectuals of these countries and continents must understand first the global form of business strategy, investment policies. That's a demand of 21st century. That's why our QMU, this one side, it will give that unchanged news, unchanged information given by our intelligent creator, human's intelligent creator, is still now important. As well as our how to increase our earnings, how to earn millions and billions of dollars and pounds and dinars, rupees, that should be given a serious thought by middle class intellectual of all the poor communities and countries and many continents, so that poors should come forward and can have a share in international investments policies. Here 45 lakh Alto, this is sold out, and the consumers, they are choosing this Alto car, and recently it's a report, some marked paper, that almost 45 lakh cars sold. So our Muslim businesses, business person should think of car businesses, how can we have a share? So this way we have to move very fast. We have to understand the world. We have to understand the business world. We have to understand that research, science, and technocratic world. And as well as we have to understand the problems of the present world, and always a human must have thought to solve the problem, not to create more problems. Today's intellectual, so-called political rulers, and so-called business person, hypocritic business person, they are trying to just create problems. As we know that French business persons, with the help of, it was before that this area, colony of, central, mid-Africa, this Niger. That's why they want to oust France, and they already made a coup, and they get out president's house, this Niger, because they have uranium. The Europe and Americas, they can face problems. That's why they are trying to create once again control Niger, but Niger's military are getting the support from the people. But I must have a request to all these our European Unions and Americans, that why should we create the poverty in the African continent or any other Middle East or Asian continent, just planning wise? Why are we not thinking to make every human being highly educated, high earning communities? Where's the problem? Harvard University, this JNU University, Paris Sorbonne University, Moscow University, all these modern universities, professors must think seriously. And now the demand of 21st century, how to make poors of any other community, any other continent, any other country, any other religion may be belonged, but our 21st century would be the century for the poors, how to make poors highly educated and high earning communities. That's special challenge to Muslim intellectuals as well as other good persons of other religious and ideologies. Let's start 21st century. It's the age of every human's educational development as well as economic development in justifiable way. That's the demand. Now let's see our some artificial intelligence can make breast cancer detection easier. So this is now science and technocratic departments are moving very fast, especially robotic world and this artificial intelligence, this computer world. I mean, this demand, a very big demand in this information technology world, computer world, artificial intelligence and robotic world. So our Muslim brothers and sisters, Muslim students must think very seriously, must think of English language learning, because today latest informations almost available in English language. We just spent day and night just to learn English, to complete the dictionaries and to understand the computer world. And by day and night just we have to be committed for the greater purpose of humanity's right development. That's the order of our, supreme intelligent creator, because he wants to see every human being the right development, intellectual development, as well as our earning capacity. So the Quran is to be explained in the proper way, and the today's business world or science world, political world, diplomatic world must be understood very well. And this our Chief Minister of Bengal in India, Mamata Banerjee, once again she warned this our INDIA opposition. Even she said that BJP may try hacking, EVM hack. So once again 2024 we should be aware. EVM hacking. So let's make the Indian voters aware about 2024 MP election. Very soon it is coming. So we have to think very seriously our who will be candidate for 2024 MP election. I hope that INDIA, all these 26 opposition political parties must come forward with a very good strategy to make India superpower of the superpowers, as well as to defeat all those evil forces of India and the world, especially this present central government and other state BJP government, who are trying to just bring hatredfulness and poisonous situation in the societies among the between the communities, among the Christians, Muslims, even Hindu Muslims, Hindu Christian. This type of a communal disharmony cropped up day by day, and a very dangerous situation coming forward. So immediately we have to save our country, we have to save our constitution. It's the demand to all the intellectuals, especially Indian intellectuals who love India. So that let's now move very strongly and progressively, so that we can make our India and the world peaceful and progressive. That's all. Thank you for QM News listening.